Hi guys, this is Aaron. I play Magic way too much. Okay, today I want to talk about two things. One, I'm going to make a video very soon on this deck called Nahari Zoo. It is an incredible deck. A guy named Yoon on the forums talked about it quite a bit. You can find it there. But I'm using his deck and I'm having some good results. So here's Nahari, and I just want to show that at least this time I won the battle in 3 rounds. This is one of the heroic encounters, but it shows how efficient the deck is. Now, with that in mind, this is 6 games in, and I did what I talked about a few times ago, a few episodes ago, and I started it with 2 hours and 22 minutes left in the 3-day event. So some people were playing for, 72 hours, and I'm playing for 2 hours and 22 minutes, plus what it took me to do 6 games. I didn't take a screenshot right when I started. I should have. So, right now, a couple matches in, I have 24 points. Like I said, that's 6 matches. And I just kind of took that. So 6 matches, I'm ranked 184. Right away, I'm almost getting that rare with the top 150. Okay? Now the match isn't over, of course. Now you can see at the top, it's 2 hours and 6 minutes left. So that's 126 minutes. And I'm ranked 88th. So now I'm getting that rare. And I've won 54 matches. Now, if we're doing some quick math, that is a win every 3.2 minutes. So that's 3 minutes and 12 seconds. And I'll just say it in points, but it doesn't quite equate to like 3 minutes and 20 seconds or something like that. So we jump forward a little bit. Now we have a little less than 2 hours. I'm ranked 55. I've got 84 points. And between this and the last time, my games are every 2.8 minutes. I'm winning. And I'm taking time to take these screenshots, so it slows it down a little bit, but that's minimal for what we're talking about. Here's some leaders, and I started taking photos of the guys in the leaderboard. You can see how many points you would need. They must have started at 3 hours, maybe 4. Must be 4. And you can see what it takes in that 4 hours or whatever to get 288 points to be in the top 10. That's difficult. It can be done. Here we go with an hour and a half left. I'm ranked 29, feeling pretty good. 126 points. So that is winning 24 rounds, and it's a win every 3.4 minutes compared to the last screenshot we saw. So in that 20-minute time span or whatever it is. And there's the top leaderboard. It's ranked 24. Kind of keep going. You get the idea. Ranked 23. And now I'm actually slowing down a little bit. I see that I'm ranked 23. I'm ranked 22 in this, but same thing. There's 62 minutes left. And I have 180 points. Pretty solid in that 11 to 50. I see that the top people have, let's say, 300 points in the top 10, and I'm at 180. So that's 120 points difference, and there's an hour and 2 minutes left. I'm not going to score 120 points more than everyone ranked 10 through 22, so I stopped. It doesn't make any sense to put any more effort in, and you can see that with the rewards right here that I got the best I could do, and I just started randomly. I just 2.5 hours before or whatever it was said I'm gonna play. If you have another device, you can be one of the first 10 or 20 players in that competition. To go forward, you can see that near the end, with half an hour left or so, there's 1,400 players. On average, with this Nahari Zoo deck, which I really love, and I'm going to talk about more detail. I've actually recorded like 3 or 4 videos about it, but I really want to get his video right because I'm using this guy named Yoon. I'm using his deck, and I want to give him full credit and make sure that the video's just well thought out and done right. A lot of pressure now. I've recorded it 3 times. It's okay. I think I'll do it again just for fun. But so I'm winning a game every 3.07 minutes. So that's 3 minutes and let's just say 3 seconds or something like that. I don't know the exact math, but that comes out to be 117 points per hour. Okay. But the bigger part of this, you can have speed decks and all this other stuff. You don't need to be 23rd. I'm going to go back right here to get that rare. The most important part of this is you get the rare. The basic booster versus the SOI booster pack doesn't mean a lot to me. The 20 extra crystals doesn't mean a lot to me. But if you want to be efficient in the game, you just want to sit down, hey, I'm going to put in an hour's work. I put in 80 minutes. So you can put in less to be in the top 150. and get the rare, that's the most efficient way to get cards. And that's what I'm trying to kind of point out here. Some people have played for 72 hours, probably played 2 or 3 hours a day, just casually. They weren't worried about speed, but they also didn't get that rare, and they spent more time than I did. Or the people that joined at 72 hours and spent 6 or 7 hours a day got the same rare that I did. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're playing. I start these at odd times on the events, on the weekends, or any event. I don't register early. I wait until it starts, and if I'm going to start right at 9 o'clock when the things start for me, I just press start then, or I join an event then, or if I start an hour into it, that's when I start it. It gets me a little bit higher in the standings, not a lot, but why join before your first match? You're just giving other people an advantage of an hour or whatever. To go forward a little bit, you can see there's my score, there's my top people, there's my score with 13 minutes to go. I'm going to kind of skip through. I'm sure it's blurry. That's a minute to go. You can see the guy at top has 900 points. So I clocked him just for about between 27 minutes and 112 minutes. So that's an hour and a half, a little more than an hour and a half. And he, at one point, was doing a win every 2.1 minutes. That's 2 minutes and 6 seconds every win, including that, garbage 20 seconds, it feels like, between each event. It's more like 10. On average, he slowed down at the end. I'm sure it was intentional. But on average, I have him at wins every 2.3 minutes, which gets 152 points per hour. So if you can beat that, try to be number one. Otherwise, you're fighting a losing battle. There's the rare I got. I already had it. Whatever. But so I just wanted to talk about that. I wanted to show how that works in action, that tip I gave, and why I think it's good. It does take a little of the fun out of the game if you're like Jones into play and the event is a 3-day event and it's one more day to go. You know what I mean? You want to play. Well, you can't play a quick battle because you need to wait to start. And so I played a lot of the heroic encounters. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And I'm getting a lot of runes up top. You can see that I have just incredible amounts more than I had. But, if you want to game the system, this is one way to game it. Thanks, guys. Bye.